We have a computer playing some songs into the live room instead of the drum kit, because we don't have a drummer right now for these videos. And what we want to do is to focus on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 channels here, where we put our microphone, including the talkback microphone from the live room. Let's start from the communication, because you want to work first with your engineer. So on channel 6, we have to flip the signal to the microphone. In this case, we don't need the phantom power because it's just a SM58, but we want to raise a little bit the gain. You can see that it's also pick up the computer as well, so we have a bit of signal there. You wouldn't do like this when someone has to talk, but you need to gain stage for the right signal that is coming. At the moment, I need to do it for this. So I'm gonna go all the way down here and assign it to the rec bus. We're not going step by step because you already know the signal flow, but this is just to remind you. So we're gonna put all this channel on the rec bus and sending it to Pro Tools by lifting the fader up to unity gain. We do the same for all the microphones. So all of these inputs now have to be flipped to the microphone. They are not active yet. So now I have 5 microphones for my setup 1, setup 2, setup 3 that are ready to go. What I'm doing some gain staging, and hopefully we get the signal. So first I touch the phantom power and I already see the signal coming up. I raise a little bit and I get the signal in. Number 3, which if you remember is on the right hand side, and it's not really working right now, so we need to check what's happening there. Number 4 is working, and the kick drum is probably the one that can pick less. The electro voice doesn't require the phantom power. It's quite a feeble signal. We need to check what's happening with this microphone. As we can see, we have clearly a problem with 2 microphones because these 2 inputs don't work. So we're going to check the cables, and it's an important point at this stage for this video, because you need to also be able to troubleshoot. We said it in class, we said it again. You are here to learn troubleshooting. So what's happening here? We don't have a signal coming in. You can see some signal, but it's not moving. That means it is just noise. And the same for the kick. So we're going to check those cables. It could be the cable or it could be the channel. Because the channel is pretty much working, because we tested in many different situations, I will go and substitute the cable. Okay? So bear with me. I'll come back and we fix the problem. Okay, so we fixed the situation with the channels. And we had to change some channels, some microphones and some cables to fix the studio. They needed a little bit of fixing. So what we have now is on channel 1 we have setup 1, channel 2 we have setup 2. Setup 3 is spread out now over different channels. So the right hand side is on channel 7 for this example, but we don't care. We just need to know that we need to pan it right. The left hand side mic, panned all the way to the left, is on channel 4 for our circumstances, and on channel 5 we have the kick. So now that we have this situation, we can just move on. What do you do once you have set up the buses and raised corresponding faders? I move on to the main part of the keyboard, which is here. So in this part, we as usual continue our signal flow. So we select the correct fader, which is the rec bus fader, raise it. Notice that on the mix bus there's nothing yet, and assign the correct bus here. Select the speaker, uncut it, and we can hear, and we had also meter and monitor at all the stages. This is the mega troubleshooting that you need to do at least in the first 30-45 minutes of your session, let's say an hour. So factor in this time, otherwise you're gonna have some issues. Now we're gonna move on to Pro Tools and we'll do the next bit.